All right, in this video, we're going to go over your brand new, where do you get started? Before I get into those slides, here are 10 things that require zero talent. One of the best parts about this opportunity is it does not require a lot of capital. It does not require a certain college degree. It requires these 10 items right here that are completely free that you can wake up and apply every single day. Number one, being on time. Getting onto the webinars, communicating with your sales director first thing in the morning, and being actively pursuing talking to businesses early in the morning, meaning 9 o'clock in the morning, businesses are open. That's when we can be out there talking with them. Work ethic, absolutely free. A big mistake that entrepreneurs make that are used to having a job is you're your own boss now. It is very easy to say, well, I don't have to work today because I'm my own boss, okay? That kind of work ethic is a disaster waiting to happen. Real entrepreneurs know that they have to work harder now that they're their own boss, not less because they're not required to. Effort, completely free. Get up, let's get to work, make an effort at this. When we first talked, I asked, are you full-time or part-time? Well, the truth is, the answer to that doesn't matter. If somebody is part-time making a solid effort with less hours than someone who said they're going to be full-time, that's not actually really making an effort. Effort meaning talking to business owners, getting in front of people, getting the message out there about our programs. That's effort. That's all that matters. And people that are not making an effort will not succeed. When you're out there talking to people, whether it's door to door or you're on the phone, your body language, yes, your body language over the phone makes a huge difference. Your energy, your attitude, and your passion. So your body language, energy, attitude, and passion are contagious. Okay, if you're not excited about something, others are not excited about something. If you walk into a room with a big shining smile and you're enthusiastic about what you have, you're probably going to get a big shining smile in return, and they're going to be more open to wondering, why is this person so enthusiastic and what are they enthusiastic about? Okay, people buy because they like you and they trust you. So body language, energy, attitude, and passion all play huge roles into being likable and into being trustable. Being coachable is absolutely critical. Every single person that you rely on for support, your sales director, me, the back-end systems, we've done this business. So when we give you some information or some tips, we're not trying to turn you into us. You're your own person, but we do know what we're talking about. So when we're giving you little tips on how to do this or how to close a deal or how to create sense of urgency and what a good system is and how to follow up, don't be too detailed in a follow-up email. Things like that. Be coachable. It is coming from experience. Again, we want you to be you, but when you're brand new, we're giving you tips that are proven, tried, and tested, and they work. Doing extra, this would be going out on Saturdays. This would be, hey, it's 5 o'clock in the evening, I'm done for the day. Versus, hey, it's 5 o'clock in the evening, I don't have an app, I got to keep going. Going the extra mile. And then, of course, being prepared, folks. Going out in the field with all the correct applications. If you go out and somebody's not interested in doing the cash discount program, but they are interested in saving money on traditional pricing, do you have the app for traditional? Okay, being prepared, making sure whatever comes your way, you have the tools to handle it. So those are 10 things that are a must. They are free, they cost you nothing. And if you bring all of those to you every day to work, your odds of success here are extremely high. Skip any of them, your odds of success drop drastically. So the do's and don'ts when you're first getting started in this business. Don't get started by yourself, okay? Easy Pay is here as a support mechanism and as a training system to save you years of time learning how to do this by yourself. So don't think that you're alone. Utilize us. Communicate with your sales director. Copy the success principles and tools that we're literally handing over to you. Remember, your success is our success. Literally, if you're not making money, the company is not making money. So every bit of advice and every bit of us attempting to help you is with the intention of helping you get started and helping you turn this into a business, not just a hobby. Okay, so we absolutely have all the financial incentive to work with you. You cannot overcall us. If you're calling us 30 times in your first week, that's what we want. We know you're out there working. Another little tip that's not on here, if you're not communicating with us and you're brand new, we're just going to assume you're not working, because anyone that's new, that is out there talking to the right amount of people, is going to get questions. And when you're brand new, you don't know all the answers. So if you're not communicating with us, then we know you're not out there actually talking to people, because you're not calling us with questions. So utilize us. You cannot overcall us if you're out there working and you're calling to learn. That is what we're here for. Utilize it. Don't go to your warm market immediately. This is something that a lot of people want to do. Most companies are going to tell you the opposite. They're going to say, go right to your warm market. Most companies aren't actually looking for long-term business partners. You may go out there, sign your first couple of warm deals, but then you fall off and that company is left with a couple of accounts. We want this to work for you long-term, okay? So the reason why I suggest not going straight to your warm market is we want you to go out there and learn a little bit first. We know that your warm market is the best place to send somebody. However, we want to make sure that you're able to have a real conversation with them, answer the basic questions. It is critical because that's your warm market. So you want to have a good name in your circle of influence, and we want to make sure that you're well prepared so that you can be a professional and keep your good name with your warm market. Go bump your head a little bit first. Go learn, right? So when you first get started, I wouldn't recommend, Main Street of town. There's nothing wrong with that. We want to go there. But when you're first starting, go a little bit on the outskirts, drive to a town that's 30 minutes away from you where you can really go, bump your head. Go find out what you don't know, right? And that, going back to my reference, if you call us 30 times in your first week, it's because you're out there learning. You're finding out what you don't know. You're learning by doing. So go learn by doing a little bit on the outskirts of your inner circle. And within 1 or 2 weeks, you are going to be leaps and bounds ahead. You'll know the answers to the most commonly asked questions. So now when you go to your warm market, you have a little bit of experience. You know a lot more about the product, the systems, and how it works. And now you can talk with them as an educated friend or as an educated associate, and they're going to warm up to that a lot more than, hey, I'm brand new, I don't know what I'm doing, will you do business with me? Okay, so just a suggestion for you. Don't target specific industries. I get asked all the time, Joe, what specific type of businesses do this? And the answer is we get everything, all right? So it is not so much about the type of business with the cash discount program. It's more about the actual business owner. Okay, you cannot judge ahead of time what business is going to be excited about the cash discount and which ones are not. It doesn't exist. We get everything from high-end car dealerships, high-end car repair, furniture stores, mattress stores, right? They're running really high average tickets. And then, of course, we have our bodegas, our corner stores, our liquor stores, our smoke shops, our cafes. They're running small average tickets. And then we have everything in between as well. So there is no specific industry that does this. It's the business owner that is tired of paying their fees and paying for their customers' reward cards and airline miles. That's who we're looking for. It's the type of owner, not the type of business. So do talk with everyone, and there are some exceptions, right? So there's a prohibited list. And obviously, you're not going to go to these big corporate stores. We're not walking into Verizon and Walmart, obviously. And then on the prohibited list, we cannot do CBD shops, adult toy stores, things like that. There's not a huge list. So just about every business in front of you, you need to go in and talk to them, right? And the more you feel like this person may or may not want to, definitely go in. And most importantly, whether somebody signs up with you or not, right now you're new. You need reps. You need to practice. You need people to say no. You need them to ask questions that you don't know the answer to so that you can call us right on the spot and learn. So when you're brand new, Don't over focus on signing everybody up. Focus on learning, okay? And you do that by just talking to everybody. The people that won't sign up with you still have a lot for you to learn from. So go out there and get your reps. Do not overanalyze. If I could just pick one slide in this lesson on how to be successful in this business, it is this one right here. You do not need to understand the whole industry and every terminal and how the back end works and the coding and all of that stuff. You don't need to do that to learn how to go out there and do this business. Do you understand the basics of cash discounting? How does it work? How much does it cost a merchant per month? And how are we able to do it? There's a signage. You put your signage up, just like a gas station, cash price, credit price. If you pay by cash, you get a lower price. It's pretty basic. If you get out there with just the basic knowledge and get started immediately because you're enthusiastic, you understand what this does for business owners because you've watched our testimonial videos, and you go out there with the intention of, hey, I've got something that's really going to help you out. I'd like to show it to you and put you at a maximum of $90. How much would that put back in your pocket per month? And you just go in with the enthusiasm and excitement and body language and attitude that we were talking about, knowing that you have something that can help people. That is going to launch your business, even though you don't know all the details. You know the basics and how much this is going to help them. That alone and your enthusiasm launches your business. The people that sit around watching all the videos and going on YouTube and doing their homework and I'm almost ready, what they're doing is their excitement level is going down. So by the time they get out there, they're going to start getting questions they don't know the answer to. And they're going to realize, I don't know everything anyways, even though I took a week, but now my excitement level is lower and I still don't know what I need to know. The only way for you to really realize what you need to know is by getting started immediately, getting out there, talking to people, not prejudging doors, calling us as people are asking you questions. That's how you learn. Now, when you look back in a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and you actually got out there and went to work, you are going to know what you're doing. You will not know what you're doing in 3 months if you spend those 3 months only watching videos. Okay, you will not learn by us just telling you stuff. You will not learn by going out and overanalyzing and watching a bunch of videos. The way you do learn is by doing. So get out there, bump your head. Don't worry about how many deals you get. Spend a couple of days in the outskirts and realize what you don't know. And then that's how you're going to get very good at this business.